NetTrain has 4 main departments that work on the refurbishment projects. The different departments are specification, engineering, refurbishment and operations. The separate departments identify potential improvements during the process. NetTrain's main problem is that the ratio between the number of identified improvements and the number of implemented improvements is too low. Several variables that affect the ratio can be identified when taking a closer look at the model. Within specification, it is the improvement per specification made variable. This variable positively affects the implementation of improvements. The result, an improved specification quality. Within engineering, it is the improvement per design and the specification quality. These variables positively affect the implementation of improvements. The result, an improved engineering quality. Within refurbishment, the only variable that affects the ratio is the engineering quality. Therefore, the 2 most important variables are improvement per specification made and improvement per design. If these variables are improved, so will engineering and specification quality. Now we will discuss some recommendations to improve the performance of NetTrain's process. The recommendations will affect the previously mentioned variables. However, we must first determine some assumptions on which the recommendations can be based. We assume that engineers' locus of control is not sufficient to get the potential improvements implanted in the work packages. Regarding the tight schedule of engineering, implementing improvements will either cost time, money, or both. Therefore, engineers will be reluctant to communicate these improvements to the project manager. Implementing improvements at a later stage, when they are identified by the project manager as well, makes it a very costly and time-consuming process. Taking into account the assumptions, the final recommendations are as follows. The engineers must have the impression that the improvements they find get the appropriate attention from the managers. The managers can achieve this by organizing compulsory meetings with the engineering and specification department early in the process. This way, the managers of the project are updated with improvements early in the process, when cost of implementation is still relatively low. The chance that a potential improvement gets actually implemented is increased. This should be a great achievement towards NetTrain's main problem statement.